It's a terrible thing right now being a Gentile. It's a terrible time right now knowing that you've come to the end of your blessing. It's a terrible time seeing the Most High's chosen people awaken and not need to go to you for validation anymore. All of your lies are being exposed, and it's only going to accelerate now that we are moving into the time of Pluto moving into Aquarius and a time of understanding and revelation even more so. There is nothing that's going to stop this awakening. There's nothing that's going to stop this switch. The switch of us becoming the heads once again and you becoming the tails once again. There's nothing that can stop it anymore. And I'm going to show you that the whole world is already aware that wisdom and understanding is with the Israelites. And this is why it's so important for you to have known who the Israelites are. Because now that you're seeing this awaken, it is very evident that the people you've been following, your priests and pastors and politicians and all these other people, have no understanding. But the bad thing is that most people are not going to the truth. They're recognizing the problem, but they're not recognizing what the solution is. The solution is, if the Most High is calling you to cleave to the Most High's chosen people and follow our power, if you're being called to do so. But let me show you that the whole world, the elites in the back rooms, they already know that knowledge and understanding rests with the Israelites. Check this out. I did a video on this whole subject on YouTube. I just uploaded. If you want to go check that out on my YouTube channel, much longer video. We're going to get into the Sefer real quick. What you have to understand is that in the movies, like the Ten Commandments, stuff like that, they want you to believe that the king of the Pharaoh did not know that Moses was a Hebrew. But these people knew that Moses was a Hebrew. Check this out. This is from Book of Jasher, right here, chapter 70. And in the 3rd year from the birth of Moshe, Pharaoh was sitting at a banquet when Alperanith, the queen, was sitting at his right and Bathia at his left. And the lad Moshe was lying upon her bosom. And Bilam and the son of Beor, or with his 2 sons, okay, with his 2 sons. And all the princes of the kingdom were sitting at a table in the king's presence. And the lad stretched forth his hand upon the king's head, and took the crown from the king's head, and placed it on his own head. And when the king and princes saw the work which the boy had done, the king and princes were terrified, and one man to his neighbor expressed astonishment. Why would they be terrified? Because a 3-year-old took a hat or a crown and just threw it on his own head. You know, he's a kid. He's 3 years old. He doesn't know what he's doing. But see, they do know. They know how this works when you have the Holy Spirit. Okay, now check this out. And the king said unto the princes who were before him at the table, What speak you, and what say you, O ye princes, in this matter? And what is to be the judgment against the boy on the account of this act? And Bilam, the son of Beor, or the magician, answered before the king and princes. And he said, Remember now, O my lord and king, the dream which you did dream many days since, and that which your servant interpreted unto you. Now, therefore, this is a child of the Ivri, or the Hebrews, okay, the Hebrew children, in which the Ruach Elohim, the Holy Spirit, okay, in whom is the Holy Spirit, and let not my lord the king imagine that this youngster did this thing without knowledge. For he is a Hebrew boy, and wisdom and understanding are with him, although he is yet a child. And with wisdom has he done this, and chosen unto himself the kingdom of Mizraim. For this is the manner of all the Hebrews, to deceive kings and their nobles, to do all things cunningly, in order to make the kings of the earth and their men tremble. So if you look up there, they already know this man is a Hebrew boy. This young boy right here says, now therefore this is a child of the Hebrew children, in which the Ruach Elohim, and let not my lord the king imagine that this youngster did this without knowledge. For he is a Hebrew boy, and wisdom and understanding are with him. See, these are the elites. These are the people in the higher echelon, right? They know about the Hebrew. So if they are already astonished and they're already terrified of what this 3-year-old's done, what do you think is going on behind closed doors right now? You don't think these people are terrified right now? Because this is way more than what a little 3-year-old boy did by putting a crown on his head. They were able to read all these things into that action. So what do you think is going on now that we have disassociated ourselves from these other nations? We don't look for them for interpretation. We don't look for them for guidance. We don't give them authority over our scriptures anymore. They see everything around them falling apart. Like I said, it is a terrible, terrible time to be a Gentile. It is a terrible time to be an Israelite who has made a covenant with the Gentiles. You've had such a long time of enjoying the blessings, but now the blessings are fleeing from you. Now the curses are falling on you. Just like the curses followed us, no matter what we did, we couldn't escape those curses. Now that is going to happen to you. So as you can see in that book right there, these are the things that the elites know. And if you want to go more in depth, go to my YouTube video and check out the video right there, okay? Because I went about 27, 30 minutes into it and more in depth, because I just want to give you a little insight, just a little taste of what the video is about. Because in these other books, you can see that they have to hide the fact that they don't have wisdom. They don't have the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit is with the Hebrews only. This is why they have no understanding. This is why you do not see any rebuttals. You don't see anybody coming out trying to prove the history wrong, the information wrong, because they can't. Because this is the truth. And it's not a truth that we came up with on our own. It is a truth that has been given to us by the Most High through the Holy Spirit. And the only people that can be truthers, real truthers, are the ones who have the true Holy Spirit. They have to be Hebrews who have been called by the Most High and given knowledge and understanding. This knowledge and understanding is not for everyone. Not everyone gets to ascend to whatever level the Most High calls you to. But none of us choose it anyways. The Most High has chosen certain people within a nation in order to give them understanding, to be a light to the world. This is nothing that you can go to school for, you can study for. These are things that the Most High gives you as a gift. But we had to go through the curses in order to be restored with this gift once again. And now we are here. And we are not going anywhere. And like I said, terror is now going to follow you. The curses are now going to follow you. Shalom.